episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the first official trailer for the third Maze Runner movie, subtitled The Death Cure.
He hasn't seen any of them, but I've seen...
Post-apocalypse,
Yeah.
a bunch of young adults trapped in a maze. They get out of the maze by the first one.
Yeah.
Second maze, they meet people outside the world, and they have to go on some kind of journey. That's it.
That's his point of the view.
No, I'm being honest.
That's his point of view.
That's my point of view.
As I said, that's his point of view.
So
for me, like I said, the first one pretty much was very interesting, pretty much because it was a maze, but supposedly pretty much they were trying to control a certain disease or a certain thing that was going on in a way, pretty much, and they kept sending in test subjects, pretty much, certain things that were happening, and the main character, pretty much, who gets into it, pretty much, the main character we follow, you know, he gets into it because he used to work for the corporation, but he found out certain things that they were doing were, you know, they were like, let's leak it out and stuff like that, and then they found out, so they threw him in. So they were able to get out, and then they meet up with some type of resistance, only to realize that it's the same type of corporation calling themselves the Resistance, pretty much, because there's a bunch of other kids, pretty much, who have also escaped, in a way, other mazes, because there's mazes around the world.
Oh.
So pretty much, but they start seeing shady things going on.
So is the maze like a test to see if they're worthy to be in the Resistance? That's what it sounds like.
Well, no, it's more, that's why I said the Resistance is the same part of the corporation who did the first maze. They just call themselves the Resistance, very much so. But they're able to escape the Resistance in the second one, trying to survive out in this world where there's a lot of different types of things that have been transformed, in a way. Certain things that, like I said, the disease, infectant, things like that, so they find another specific resistance that were actually a good resistance. By the end of that one, pretty much, they found, you know, one of them pretty much betrayed them all and showed them there. And it got to the point, by the end of it, they're like, okay.
They meet the real Resistance?
No. By the end of it, that's what I said. By the end of it, they met the real Resistance.
Okay.
Much. They meet the real Resistance, but one of them on the inside that pretty much came over betrayed them and captured more of them, pretty much, except for the same main character. And it gets to a point where he's like, enough's enough. It's time to take the war to them. Because it's like they've been doing all this running the first two movies. Now the third one's like
runner.
Yeah, Maze Runner. But this time it's time to take the fight to them.
Okay.
So that's what it is mainly. But let's just dive right on.
So the third one is pretty much just the all-out war.
I believe that's what they're gonna probably be set up.
Also, do you hate for a fact all Resistances nowadays, or you just call it the Resistance?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just.
But anyways, let's dive right into this into the first official trailer for Maze Runner: The Death Cure. So here we go.
What is this place?
First one.
We don't know. What if we were sent here for a reason? You're so close.
Second one.
Don't you want to know why this all happened?
Oh wait, Littlefinger's in this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't trust him.
We sent behind walls trying to break out, and now we want to break back in. Alright, get shotgun.
Hey, Giancarlo Esposito's in it?
Yeah. That's cool.
I can't say that Raymond Thomas. I could try. When the hell does it stop?
It stops when we find a cure.
There is no cure!
She's the one who betrayed them.
I guess she regrets it now.
Thomas, you can save your friends, or you can save us all.
That was a weird version of a trailer.
It was.
It was like if they showed the trailer, but they had to edit it kind of like in the style of like a TV spot.
That's what it felt like.
But okay, so what's with the virus?
The virus pretty much just transformed them into just, like, in a way, like their own version of like zombified, you know, people, but it's like really fast type of creatures and type of stuff. That's what this virus is. So they've built these other cities, stuff like that. This corporation's been doing a lot of tests to see who's able to survive this virus and because there's some that pretty much have the immunity of it, and they want to get that so they can get it to people.
You know,
the way they're experimenting though is it's in a way it's deadly experiment.
I just realized the subtitle is kind of redundant. The deaf cure. I don't know.
But like I said, the same girl that he was talking to, pretty much, she's the in the first film, she was the second person right after him who got put into the maze, and they did know each other. They worked together, but the twist to it is she's the one who gave him up. The first round, she's the one who.
It looks like in this one she's trying to help them.
Looks like that's what it seems
trying
like.
to redeem herself.
She's trying to redeem herself, but at the same time, it feels like she's trying to still fight for the other people. You know, trying to be like,
I'm gonna say from my perspective. From my perspective, it looks like any other resistance movie, like futuristic resistance movie, like Divergent was trying to do in its last couple movies, and like same goes for kind of Hunger Games, but you know. That's my opinion. I mean, I'm not going to see it mainly because I'm just not. It's not for me. Yeah. I don't think it's for me. This was usually a young adult. It was based off a young adult book series, right? And this doesn't look like for me, to be honest. It looks like for people who are either fans of the first two movies or fans of the books or just young adults in general. Yeah. What's your thoughts on it? Considering you've seen the first two movies.
I thought it was, so far it's been an okay route, especially for, an actor, I forgot his name.
Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien, thank you.
They've shown it in our faces ever since American Assassin came out. So.
Thank you. But, it's like, he's been doing a powerful performance in this films, and that's what's been...
So he's one of the stronger parts of the movies.
To me, in my opinion, he's one of the stronger parts, and he's, like I said, the story... I see where they're trying to go with it, and it's really good. It's a solid, good story. And it's just there are times when, for some people, it's that click, something that's like, it's completely different and unique. And like it's like, it's difficult when it's like dealing with, resistance type of thing.
That's the problem I have with it. It's like, we've seen this at least 3 other times.
Exactly.
In other young adult movies.
And pretty much, as I said, for me, I enjoy it. I have fun with the films pretty much, but yeah, it still does bother me because it's not different in its own way. It's still like the resistance fighting against somebody else, another corporation.
Okay, will you still go see it?
I really didn't see the other first 2 in theaters. Pretty much, I only saw.
You're good. So it's more of a Netflix download situation for you.
Yeah, streaming or anything.
You know what?
That's what me and my wife did. We just watched it through stream and just watched it that way.
Okay, so. Yeah. So. Yeah, if you're a fan of the books, or you're somebody who's a fan of the first 2 movies in some way, or a fan of just a young adult in general who enjoyed the books overall, and have mostly enjoyed check it out if you want to. If not, if you're still curious, I mean, the first 2 movies are probably available on stuff like Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu. So. Yeah, and just wait for the third one if you want to just wait for the third one. I mean, you're still going to see it either way.
Yeah, exactly.
So, other than that, though, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about how redundant the subtitle is, hit the subscribe button down below or at the end of this video.
Let us know what you thought. If you're a fan of the series, if you love the books... Then like I said, go ahead, watch the film, have a fun, good time. I'll probably be watching it later on, not in theaters, but I'll probably be watching it later on. But definitely let us know what you think and what you're hoping for. Maybe there's certain scenes or maybe there's certain things that you love about it that's maybe different from why maybe I enjoy it or anything like that. Like I said, just comment down below. Thank you for watching, and definitely let us know what you thought of our reaction as well below.
Also, I just realized this because I've realized a lot of people have done this. If you're watching this on mobile, there's a bell. There's a little bell icon. You've seen it before, right? The little bell icon. Click on that bell icon, hit it, and you'll be notified anytime he gets a big batch of videos out. Every time you'll be notified. So click that little bell too if you're watching this on mobile.
Yes.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And that was a very non-maze filled episode of SRB. I am disappointed. No mazes.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.